Welcome, sharks. Today I'm doing a quick SharC Bites video just to tell you a few things that are going on and show you some things that I got. I'm sorry about the vacuum in the background. My cleaning lady is here cleaning, thank God. And my hair, I'm sorry I didn't do my hair today. It's just pulled up in a ponytail, so you'll have to deal with that. But first, I just wanted to show you a few things that I got. I had done some Google merchandise shopping and got myself some YouTube stickers, so now I can put YouTube stickers on my sketchbooks. I know this sounds so silly, but for $1.99 for all those stickers, I thought it was pretty cool. So now I can put YouTube stickers on my sketchbooks. I'm sure Google loves that. And I got myself a YouTube hat, so now I've got that for summertime, which is really nice. I wear a lot of baseball hats in the summer. And let's see, what else did I get? Oh, this. I got a YouTube journal, which is really nice. I think it's like 5 by 8. Let's see. It's a little bit bigger than my 5 by 8 journal. So my God, I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. My Pentalic, yeah, that's what I was going to say. My Pentalic Aqua Journal. But this journal I bought so that hang on, I'm going to close the I got this YouTube journal, which I use to put down my notes for videos, video ideas, questions that you guys are asking me, book reviews that I want to do, etc. I was using this journal, which is a two-sided journal. One side is plain for sketching and the other side is lined for writing, and I've been using that for my videos and decided to get a YouTube journal so that I could use this specifically for my channel, which is going to be really helpful. Every time I get a question from you guys, I try to write it down right away, or else I snap a screenshot on my iPad so that I can do a you asked for it question and answer session. The other day when I did the doodle and sketch, God, none of these things that I'm saying today sound correct. Do you ever have like this, I get brain fog, and some days I feel like no matter what I'm saying, it doesn't sound right. It is doodle and sketch, right? Let me look at my sticker. Yeah, doodle and sketch. Okay, I'm sorry again. When I got my doodle and sketch box the other day, it was with markers. And I know many of you are probably going, oh crap, Sharon got markers, because of my issues way back when I got a lot of markers from Sketchbox and I was unhappy. Well, like I said, I don't hate markers. It's not my first choice for a medium to use. My complaint was in what I received. They weren't wet. And you know those ones that they sent out? Anyway, these markers started eating themselves up. The tips are just eating away. They're all frayed. They don't work. The pink one I think works, but my blue one, you could really see it. It kind of like it grew, enlarged, and it mushroomed. And other people were complaining of the same problems with these Sketchbox markers. So I was unhappy with that when I got them. Two of them were dry, and one of them worked. And the one that worked, kind of the nibs just kind of mushroomed and fell apart. It was very strange. Anyhow, so we got these Copic markers, and back when I got Sketchbox, I did get, was it Sketchbox? I did get a few of skin tone markers from them, and then I got some Spectrum ones as well. But I also had the skin tone set of Copics, so that was good to have. And then when I got the Doodle and Sketch box the other day, I got a couple browns. I got a burnt sienna. I got this oh, whatever it was called, Barky Beige or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got that, and then I got these gray ones, these chow markers, which are also good. But I was getting into it, so I thought, you know, I pulled out my Spectrum Noir markers that I had, and I started using those along with it, and was drawing, and I was having some fun, you know. So then I went out to the store. Hang on, I'm trying to grab something else. Oh, there's the blue marker. Here it is. I want to show you what happened to this. Look at what happened to the nib on this. I don't know if you can see that, how it mushroomed at the tip. That is how bad these markers are. I'm trying to get that to focus, but I'm using the front-facing portion of my camera, and I don't think I'm going to get it to focus well. But really crappy, cheap markers. And if I touch it, it's like, you can see it's peeling off. See how it's peeling off there? So crappy markers. But anyway, so I went to the store and I decided I wanted to go buy a set of, like a set of 10 or 12. Usually they came in sets of 10, I believe, 8 or 10 Copic sketch markers. Copic comes in 3 different styles. There's their classic style, which is a square style, kind of like these. They're square like this and big, and they hold a ton of ink. And then there's their sketch style markers like this that are oval, and then they have their chow line, which is their newest line, and those are round. And they have little nibs on the edge that are supposed to keep them from rolling, but it doesn't work. It just makes them bump when they roll. But anyway, so I went to the store and I decided to buy some, and I bought these. I bought all these colors. I had to buy them separately because they no longer sell them. I had to go to 2 stores before I could find them. But I know you guys are probably laughing right now. She got markers? But I got 3 yellows of different varieties. I got acid yellow, Napoli yellow, and honey yellow. And then I bought 3 greens. And I've got yellowish green, spring dim green, and mistletoe, and which are really cool colors. I'll show you in a minute. And then I also got Chinese orange. I got cadmium red and garnet. And then I got a colorless blender. And then I came home and realized I had colorless blenders. I've got a Prismacolor colorless blender. I have a Spectrum Noir colorless blender. I've got a few colorless blenders, so that was unnecessary, but that's okay. So that's what I got as far as those go. And I started to draw, you know, and I pulled out this sketchbook that I had showed you a while back and said that I was going to be sketching in it regularly. Well, I fell off the wagon, and the reason for that was I was doing all of these little sketches in here, but they were very difficult to do with watercolor, and I was using marker a lot of the time. Here's where I was working on some people, that kind of thing. But then yesterday, I decided to work on some marker stuff, and I was having a lot of fun with it. That's when I decided to go to Hobby Lobby and spend some money, and my husband's like, you went to Hobby Lobby. Here's a couple that these I ended up having to do with marker too when I was sketching when I first bought the book. I really liked how this page turned out. There's my 5-minute sketching architecture book. I even put the building in. But, and then I had done this. This was right around Christmas. That was my coffee mug. And it had just snowed outside. That was another Christmas one. And I had gotten those Jack Richardson watercolors, those cheapy watercolors. I was working here on bookmark ideas and did my watercolor palette in here. That was hard, and the colors feel like they sit on top. So anyway, the reason I stopped using this book was because the watercolor wasn't working with this. But marker works very well on this, except that it does seep through, so I can only do it on one side of the page, and then I have to put something in to protect it. But I can use this book again, so I'm happy with that. But then when I was at the store, I thought I should get some marker paper, and I almost bought this book. It was a Copic book for markers, and guaranteed no bleed through, which I would like to get, but I want to see if I'm going to stick with markers at all. I just ordered a set of 36 Copics on Amazon, like $115, I think. Shh, don't tell. Get in trouble. We're still working on our kitchen. Oh, and I just lost my disability pay, you know, so things are tighter. But, you know, buying appliances and all this stuff. But anyway, so I skipped the Copic book, and I ended up buying this one. I almost bought the Strathmore one. It's just a tape-bound tablet. But then I saw this wire-bound one by the B Paper Company, and it was very cheap. And I thought, this is going to bleed through, but who cares, you know? So I got this for $7.99 right there. See that? $7.99. And the first thing I did was draw some peppers. But I didn't have many markers. Well, I had my other markers, but so many of them were dry, and I was trying to use them to do this picture, and I was having trouble with it. So I got the B paper, and I'm going to continue working in that. But I did pull out my sketchbook from Doodle and Sketch from Anna Rastergueva, and she's just such an amazing artist. I started following her on Instagram. If you're interested at all in markers, you may already know her, but she does a lot of botanical. She does urban sketching. She does all sorts of stuff with marker, with Copics. And this was my Doodle and Sketch challenge that I did with markers. And this was my first successful marker drawing I've ever done. And I did enroll in the Dusker challenge. So the other people that enrolled, though, were much more beautiful than mine was. So I doubt I will win anything, but we'll just see how it goes. And then I decided today to do these tangerines, and so I did my version of the green tangerines with markers, with the new markers that I bought, and that's what I did. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I know you guys are shocked and surprised, and I'm probably going to get comments down below laughing at me uncontrollably because I actually decided to try to use my markers. I've always wanted to learn. You guys know I have tons of them here. And then, I mean, my table's a mess, but then on my wall are all my pro markers. And then I've got more markers here. And then, I mean, there's markers everywhere. And those are just my alcohol markers. I still have my my Tombos up there. And then I have, oh shoot, I've got fine liners that I got from Sketchbox. I got these fine liners that I had bought. So with these are both water-based though, and so are the Tombos. So I keep all my water-based markers over there. But these were my fine liners. And if you guys have ever seen these are really cool, and you can get them in the stores now. I got mine on Amazon. But these flip back, and then this thing flips down. I forget how it works. Oh no, it flips this way, and it clips behind here like that, and then it makes a stand. So you can stand them like that and use them on your tabletop, which is really nice. And I've had fun with those too. But anyway, so I do have tons of markers, but I don't have a lot of Copics. And I do like Copics. I think they are a good brand. I like the sketch markers. I just don't like when they come dry. My first set that I bought was a skin tone set. It was just a set of 6, I think, or 8 markers. And I was really bummed because I came home and half of them were dry. So I drove all the way back to the store, exchanged them for a different set, and came home, and 2 of those were semi-dry. So I was getting really upset about Copic markers being dry. Well, it's just because in the stores they have them priced so high that people don't buy them in the stores. They probably buy them online. But anyway, we'll see how my ones come from Amazon. Now, what else did I get? A couple things I wanted to show you. Oh, here's something I got. This, well, you guys saw this the other day. If you saw my Doodle and Sketch, I got a gift from Doodle and Sketch, which is this beautiful size 10 Roof Loft Real Squirrel Mix brush. And I have yet to use it, but it feels so good in the hand, and it comes to a nice point. It's a fat belly one compared to my this one, my Neptune, which is a synthetic. But the Neptunes, still have a fat belly, but they come to a point a lot quicker, and you can use them a lot more for different things. So see how the point tapers compared to this one, which is much rounder, and then you have it at the top. You can see the difference in the point there. And the same goes for my other one that I have. I don't know where it went, but I have an imitation squirrel one that I got from another Doodle and Sketch. Oh, here it is. This one is a lot fatter. So when I get it wet and wring it out here, you can see the point is just at the tip compared to the taper on this one. And this one actually tapers more. You can tell it's a nicer brush. And the difference in these, this one is complete imitation, and it feels real kind of shiny nylon-like. This one feels like fur because it is fur. But anyway, I'm excited to use those. Then I also got, I haven't used it yet. It's just been sitting because I've been feeling too ill to paint. I haven't painted in quite a while. Not since my lighthouse, I think. I got this brush. It's another Neptune, Princeton Neptune, and it is a size 6 round. And I am excited to use this too. It's a lot smaller. You can see, compare it to my pinky finger even. It's a nice long pointed narrow brush. And it is a size 6, and I'm going to have to try and get that sticker off so that I don't ruin it. But anyway, so I got that. And then you guys know, I think I showed you a while back, that I got this this brush, or this pen. Okay, before I get to that, there was one more thing I wanted to show you that I bought. I got myself a new tube of Daniel Smith Sap Green, and I know Gilberto had some comments about sap green not being a color that he could use in Brazil, which I disagree with Gilberto, but that's just my opinion. And I will compare it to the one that I'm using up of Cotman, Winsor Newton Cotman, so you can see the difference in the colors of these sap greens because there's a difference. Hang on, I gotta let my dog out. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was, you guys know that I got this red pen a while back. This is Pilot's Fountain Extra Fine Desk Pen, and it is very similar to the Platinum Carbon fountain desk pen, or desk fountain pen, whatever. Anyway, this one is called Super Fine. This one's called Extra Fine. And I'm going to do a comparison on them. They do have a comparison online for their pens and their nibs. And there is some differences that I will show you with these pens. So I'm going to be doing a video on that very soon. And there's some extreme differences. So I will share that with you. And the one thing that I like is red is my favorite color. So I really love this red pen. But not for writing. I prefer the platinum carbon for writing. So I will get into that in another video. I'm going to be doing my You Asked For It video very soon. I forgot I had this hat on. That will be coming up. I should have done it last week, but I'm going to do it this week. I just wasn't feeling well last week and I couldn't squeeze it in. So I will be doing that, and I'm going to be answering a question that Gilberto had. Also, somebody had asked me a question that I missed regarding the Dr. P.H. Martin's watercolors, wanting to know the difference between Radiant and Hydrus watercolors. So I'm going to go ahead and discuss that, and that will probably be a video for tomorrow. But everybody, have a great day. Remember, be courageous, paint with wild abandon, or draw with wild abandon. And most of all, be kind to each other. Talk to you soon. God bless.